So this isn't your obligatory introduction to videos that a lot of you guys are, I guess, kind of accustomed to. One of the number one questions I get asked on this channel is, what happens when I'm not involved with Yu-Gi-Oh? What kind of happens behind, the camera, per se? And I'm not going to be the first one to tell you that there's no off switch. The only time that I get away from really any of the children's trading card games or things like that, it's only really in between sleep and whatnot, because we do this substantially as our secondary income, and of course dealing with any trading card game and tidbits to make money, it's not necessarily a smart thing. So we've been in this industry for 10 years now, and it's always very interesting to see the responses when you tell people, hey, Yu-Gi-Oh is my job. So to answer your question, we don't stop being involved in trading card games. When the camera ends, we're always here. Always will be, it seems. So someday we will open up a collectible card shop. I definitely think that would be something really nice to look forward to, but it's a pipe dream later on down life. I'm definitely enjoying living life the way that we're living it now. So it's not necessarily bad, but it's not the best. But you know what? You do what you gotta do to survive. So life lesson number one. You will do what you gotta do to survive in this world. And if it involves being involved in Yu-Gi-Oh, well, there you guys go. So that was a little bit more of a serious introduction. But today's video is just going to be talking about there's no off switch in Yu-Gi-Oh for me. I don't know, that sounds really compulsive and obsessive and things like that. This is going to be a video talking about something I've been wanting to talk about with this channel, and just a little bit more personal things throughout life. So first off, yes, there is no off switch. I'm constantly either reading about things in this community or just engaging, and same thing goes with Vanguard. Even to a lesser extent, Weiss, not as much as the other two by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm somehow life linked in to, I guess, really learning everything that's going on now. First off, that is not healthy, and I'm up late hours, constantly doing late things. I'm not a people person, and this is actually the exact opposite of what you would realize with me. Is if you come up and say hi to me in an event, there would be two reactions you'll get out of me. And I don't want to sound like an asshole or anything here, but Friday at Nationals was a very good example. I was so fucking tired that it was ridiculous, and I really hope I don't rub anyone the wrong way, and I hope I didn't ruin any interactions with either walking with people or talking with people. That's one of the things I don't like to do, and it sucks because you can't please everybody. I love to shake people's hands. I love to have conversations. The part that sucks is when you're talking to someone and someone else walks up and it's like, oh my god, you're MCool 40. And you sit there, you look at the other guy that just walked up to you and said, oh my god, you're MCool 40. You're like, what do I do? I want to talk to you, but he wants to talk, and if I talk to him, I'm being rude, and if I cut him off and say a minute, he'll walk away and think I'm an asshole. Like, there's no winning in these situations, and it really fucking sucks. The other one is I like to walk around and be, I'm not going to say completely, sarcastic's not the word, but somebody walked up to me at the event Sunday and was like, Robbie, how you doing? I was like, yo, let me think about that. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to respond horny and see what his fucking interaction is. And the guy fucking laughed his ass off. Now, my personality, as my fucking friends have told me, I'm not someone that's very easy to get along with. And it's kind of weird to say that, because I use sarcasm and extreme answers to necessarily weed out the people that are going to be close to me. If you can handle my weirdness or my general interactions, I'm going to be one of the chillest people you ever meet. And I definitely hold that true. If someone doesn't like my general interactions, it's probably because they don't understand the way in which I'm interacting with them, seeking gratification, seeking answers from their personality. Because once I understand what your reaction is, I can then take a stance with the tone of the conversation. You know, like, if you're a very serious person, then I can adjust myself and be proper. If you're going to be casual and funny, then we're going to have a nice, chill time. These weird things are how I communicate when I'm more here, and often that can make people think I'm an asshole. And it's, once again, it's unfortunate. You can't please everyone. You know, I'm not going to sit here and have a fake personality. What you get is what you get, alright? I'm not going to sit here and be like, what's good, YouTube? Yeah, the heavens shook. That was 10 out of 10. Beautiful. Just kidding. I'm not going to sit here, I'm not going to be cheerful ass John Moore, because that's not who the fuck I am. I'm the guy that sits here, tells its likes, its reels, and at the end of the video, you're either really happy with my opinion, or you think I'm another stuck-up asshole that's walking through his day-to-day life trying to get shit done. So, that's it for human interaction, and how that honestly kind of pertains to the off switch. Human interaction is something that, outside of Yu-Gi-Oh, is one of the few things that I try to, I guess, work on. I don't want to be a socially awkward person, though I seem like I might be at times. You know, you can't be socially awkward and have a YouTube channel, at least in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. You can't just sit here and do your ums and ohs. You won't succeed. It's very unfortunate. I do them plenty of times. I get punished every video. But human behavior and things, I still don't know how to interact with people. Been on this channel for 8 years? 7 years? And everyone that comes up to me and shakes my hand, I still don't know how to handle you. I'm being completely honest. And you just know that I appreciate you guys coming up to me. I gave out tokens and stuff to people. If I say come back later, please find me later. I had a few things to give out to people at the event, and a few of them came back up to me. I think a few people didn't get to see me. I only got to see Simo twice all weekend. I saw Sam X1 once. And, of course, I seen Yugi God 9 times? But those long, luscious golden locks are just so easy to find. So, there's that. But outside of Yu-Gi-Oh, I mean, my life is just kind of anime. You know, we don't have a girlfriend. We don't have this fun, fancy stuff. It's kind of like the meme, you know. When you're 27 years old, you stay single, or you accept the fact that you're going to have to be somebody's stepdad. And that realization sucks ass, because I'm 27 turning 28. And something that I didn't actually realize when building this channel was effectively finding someone to want to be with. Your chances increase to a broader range when you have a YouTube channel. I'm not going to say that we're using this channel to fuck bitches, because that is not on my agenda. I have a very weird personality when it comes to women, and I get so much shit for it from the boys, the squad, so much. You know, some days you're very passive. You just want something nice. And this is the lovey-feely kind of fat person that I am. But, like, I don't go out seeking to just fuck everything I can find. No, I'm more along for, like, an actual full-term relationship. I don't know if that's the me that has gotten older and just comes along with the terrain, because when I was in my early 20s, I was the exact opposite. You know, like, I did have my... God, fucking morals are the fucking worst. You guys are gonna realize this as you get older, too. Something else I've learned in life. If you think that you're going to not have sex until marriage, or you think it's an incredibly wrong idea to, like, want to save yourself, and you're doing it because of morals, cut that shit out right now. You will never live. Alright? It's one of the realest things I can ever fucking tell you. And I mean that. Whatever the hell moralistic code that you have, whatever the hell you want to live by, my experience is, it doesn't work. Break them and live. You will gain another part of your personality that you would have never thought to be there. You know, for whatever reason, you're putting a natural limiter on yourself, and if that limiter is placed there, you're going to be in a... You're not going to live. You're not going to grow up. I know some people say that they won't ever do something. Been in that situation multiple times in my life. No regrets. Never done drugs. Hell, I've never even fucking drank alcohol. I'm 27 years old. I'm straight edge as fuck, evidently. Alright? Never sat down and had a cold one with the boys. And we've never... Oh, never... I've smelled plenty of fucking secondhand weed, man. In any fucking Yugioh event, you'll fucking smell that shit. Fucking people hotboxing. Like, never done any of that myself. God, I'm fucking 27 years old, and this is how I choose to live my fucking life. You know, I don't know. I've been wanting to make a video and just kind of sit here and talk. You know, I'm not necessarily the best looking dude out there in the toolbox, but, you know, the older you get, the wiser you become. And hopefully, with this channel and things like that, people will hopefully listen and understand this, because this is something I wish I would have known when I was so much fucking younger. Literally just, no matter how much you fucking think you don't know fucking dick. Alright? No, I still live at home with mommy and daddy, and I get so much shit for that from you guys, but when your parents can't make their bills every month because your father's the only one that has a job, and you have the self-realization that I would like to have some sort of inheritance. You know, my father's in his late 50s, and this man has been working his entire life to own his house. Why would I not want to help my parents? Why would I not want to see that dream of theirs come to fruition? That's something that a younger me would have totally shrugged off and called a juvenile idea. You know, fuck this, I want to do things myself. It's not the way to look at life. You will do as you need to do to help out others that you care about. And that's the moralistic, that's what I've learned when the switch is off for Yugioh. For what it's worth, those are my life lessons that, in my 27 years of Earth being here, I've learned. You know, you can't expect to live your entire life in some desolated shell, and you can't expect to have the whatever love of your life come to you. You have to make efforts and look for these things, and it's even harder in this generation now because everyone just constantly just wants sex and that's it. No one seeks loyalty. No one seeks the old-fashioned stuff, and it really sucks. I'm not gonna say like I'm an oldest or anything, but like just the whole nice aspect of things back in the early days. I don't know. Maybe I'm just so caught up in nostalgia from the way that I was raised that, like, I can't see change. I'm impervious to it. Who knows? When you grow up in a generation where everyone just wants to fuck and there's no solid feelings anymore, it's very interesting. It's very interesting. Just feeling like you came from another time. And don't even get me started on everything else in this world. There's so many other weird things that exist in this time. Imagine being young. This is honestly how I feel some days. So yes, I am 27, turning 28 in a month and a half. Imagine flashing back to being 18 and just realizing that there are some things in this world that have changed around you that you haven't realized. And just imagine waking up from a 9-year-old coma and just being like, wow, this is what I have to adapt to. This is what happens when you opt to lose part of yourself and walk life as passively as you can. Don't do that. I made that mistake from 18 to 22. I chose to use college as an excuse. I chose to say I will get my life together when I shouldn't have. I should have been out exploring. I decided to just go to college and, let life just be a zombie. Just go with the flow. Don't do that. Take as much action as you can. I feel like a 27 years old, and it sounds like I'm saying here I've wasted my life. No. I'm content with the situation that I've put myself in, because I've always been late in everything I do. I was 19 when I graduated from high school because I started late because of the birthday cutoff. Didn't lose my virginity until I was in my 20s. Here I am in my late 20s. I don't even have a fucking stable relationship. So, all good things aside, everything comes much later for me, and I accept that. But it's only later if I choose for it to be. And if you don't take action and expect for things to get better, tomorrow or today, then you're only going to hurt yourself. So, but this is probably the realest talk I could ever have with you guys. But I don't know, I'm going to stop it there. I don't know. Just, it's one of those days. It's one of those, I'm going to talk about feels. See where it goes. So guys, leave a comment down below. Tell me what happens when the Yugioh switches off. Probably got a lot more out of this conversation than you guys ever needed to know, but you know what? Doesn't necessarily hurt getting to know the guy behind the camera. Alright guys, deuces. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.